Alright, guys, this is your boy Dance here. I'm starting a new YouTube series, and the star of this video is Jaynkins. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jaynkins. I'm from the USA, and specifically New York in the USA. And I've been beatboxing for a very, very, very long time. Uh, Ever since I was 7, my mom and dad always knew how to beatbox, and they just wanted to show me because my family's very musically inclined. They are very fond of music, and it's a big part of my childhood. And they showed me when I was 7. Well, specifically my mom. My mom showed me when I was 7, and she thought I would just lose the trade after a week, and I wouldn't stop. I was in love with it so much that I didn't stop until 2016, and I'm still going. And I didn't even stop. I'm just amazed with how long I've actually been going, but I never really started to improve dramatically until 2013. So do you have any extra questions or?
Alright, so your beatbox idol currently, who is it, and why?
My beatbox idol, I never really had one until 2012 when the beatbox scene blew up when around the world champions time, world championship 2012. Everyone uh started getting fond of what it was. Everyone started figuring out, oh, this is cool, and then they would share it on their Facebook pages and such. But I figured it out through YouTube, and around 2012, I did nothing but go on YouTube because it was a new thing. I had just experienced the internet for the first time around 2012. I don't know why. I played nothing but, and then PS4 and Wii, and then got a PC. But uh, around World Champs, I mostly followed Reaps One, and after that, I saw a video of LM, and I loved his style way more than Reaps One. Reaps One was oh, I loved his style in that it's so musical and you can catch on to it and it'll be stuck in your head for fucking months. Sorry if I'm cursing a lot, but
You're
uh,
good.
LM specifically to me, it's wow, that's super fast, and I want to learn that, and I want to be that guy who does that thing really fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Alum was my biggest inspiration around that time, and that's what built my style to what it is. And then shortly after that, I think 2014, this is when I first, well, 2013 is when I met everyone in the whole scene, but 2014 is when I found my main friend group that I still hang out with today. And that's when I witnessed to see Alexinho for the first time. And Alexinho molded my style even more. So I could say my style would probably be a mix between LM and Alexinho. That's the the base of what I molded my style around.
How do you come up with your routines?
Usually, I came up with most of them during back in the day when I was on TeamSpeak. A lot of the time, I would just do nothing but those daily battles. They still do them, but uh, I got banned, and that's a whole other story if you want to ask later. But um, like I would come up with stuff on the fly and on my head, and I would later then catch on to it and say, this one's bad, this one's good, this one I don't want to do anymore, this one, etc., etc. And my favorite goes on and goes on and goes on, and I never stop doing my favorites. So I usually molded them through battling. Battling's one of the used to be the most exciting thing to me. Over the time, it's just lost its flair because of the community shift and how everyone's treating each other at this point.
Yeah. Um, what is your favorite routine? Can we hear it?
My favorite routine. You want me to do it? All right. I did it in the what's it called? The Adam video. I'm pretty sure that's what everyone knows now. The book ends. All right. Drop it. 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 That's it.
Seek. Is there anything you want to show any beatboxers?
Well, the sounds that I do is more of a like my favorite two are the high bass with high lip bass and a chest bass, but those take forever to explain. Like they take days to just explain and get the gist down, and then they take months just to practice.
Yeah.
So I might actually make my own YouTube video on that. To be honest, like those are just very complicated sounds to get down. I mean, I molded the high bass off of Alexinho and the chest bass off of Alexinho, but I made it my own in a way.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to tell any beatboxers, out there that, like, about anything?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, anything you want to say to beatboxers, like, out there,
Like newer ones, or like
Yeah.
people in the community, or like newer beatboxers?
Yeah.
All right. So, to the newer beatboxers who are listening to this video, if you're not, if someone's playing a video over, I don't know, Xbox or something, and people still use that, then I would say if you get provoked with something that you find yourself obsolete and that you can't improve anymore, just give it time and don't give up on yourself, and if you just keep practicing at what you do, you'll make it your own and you'll make it good. It doesn't matter where you go, if it's a battle, if it's like, oh, I placed this, it doesn't really matter, because that's just a battle. You gotta come to yourself as a beatboxer, and you have to find yourself and find your style, and it takes you a while to do that. And it might, you might get impatient, but in the end, if you work hard enough, you'll reach you as a person, and in a beatboxer's standpoint.
Yeah. Thanks, man. And, like, it's awesome hearing that from man. And thanks. That's really what people need out in the community. There's a lot of negativity going around, and
Yeah, I'm not really. I don't like the negativity that has changed in the community, and it's molded me as a person negatively sometimes. It makes me do outbursts. I used to have anger problems, and that's why I'm giving, to newer beatboxers. I wish I knew this, that the harder you try, the better the outcome. That, like, it might sound obvious, is like, oh yeah, no shit, but like, it's real. It's a real thing. It's simple, but people don't take the simple things into account. They say, of course, but they don't understand the words in the sentence, and just the shift in the community I've noticed since TeamSpeak to now, which TeamSpeak's around 2014 is when I started, 2015 or sometime around that. Uh, just the community has changed so much, and it's actually been great to witness that. It's been a great way to go through life in a community such as this, though, because you meet a lot of good people and you can meet a lot of bad people, and they can teach you lessons in many different ways.
And I know this is gonna seem kind of random, but I want to ask you about two things.
Yeah.
One, who do you think is going to win Canadian champs, and who do you think is winning UK champs?
UK champs, under 18s or over 18s?
Over 18s, or both actually.
For I'm not really sure who's going in under 18s right now, but over 18s, I'm rooting for if D'Lo's there, D'Lo. If not, then Frosty, and then if not, then E-Post. Those are three of my good friends from a long time ago. And for Canadian champs, I personally believe it's either going to be Heat or Elise, and probably BB Can third place. He's there a lot of the time, and he says he's going to participate again this year. So it gives Heat another chance to see if he can get first place this year. And Elise's a newer person, but he's great. He's really good.
Yeah. And anything like, I know this keeps coming up a lot, but you have anything to say about people that are constantly telling people stop using other people's sounds and things like that? Do you have anything to say about that?
I mean, it depends on the way they use it. I mean, if it's a kick drum and a K snare, you can't say stop ripping off Kenny Muhammad. Then that's just stupid.
No,
But
but
when it
like,
comes to general
personally,
sounds, like someone's signature sound, it depends on if you're doing it as uh oh, it's that guy's sound, or this is my sound, I made this is mine. If you're taking it as your own, then that can be considered as some sort of beatboxing plagiarism, if you know what I mean.
yeah. Like, what I'm meaning is, like, you know how, like, I do the inertial drag a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like, what I
And
mean
that,
is,
that
like, everybody.
also funny story about that. uh Tayo, which isn't part, like, he really isn't part of the community anymore because he had to, like, grow up.
Yeah.
Basically, he grew up and had to go into college, do job stuff, so he didn't have time for the community anymore. He was one of the original. Well, not like Marcus was there too. He was one of the first, and then or if not the first, I think Marcus was the first, and then Tayo in the Xbox community, like in the Xbox kind of, like, everyone currently either evolved from TeamSpeak or evolved from Xbox, and that's how that happened. But Tayo was from Xbox, and that's how I met him, and I met him through there. And he showed everyone how to do inward bass on pretty much Xbox, and then that spread and spread. But Tayo was one of the first ones, and he won some battles in California, some Arizona things. But yeah.
So, yeah, man. Like, wanna jam for a couple minutes?
Sure.
All right, you wanna start?
Okay. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, back and forth or copy, or
It's back and forth,
okay.
kind of like a friendly battle, I guess. But you just do a routine, then yeah.
All right. Like a full routine? Like,
Yeah.
is there a time limit?
No.
All right. Drink some water. That was fun, man.
Heck yeah, man. Thanks for the video, and I hope to see you on here again.
All right, man.